Okay, I'm live. So this video is not just for people who are gang stalked, but it's primarily for people who are gang stalked or who feel like they're being gang stalked. So this is about if someone likes what they can get from you more than they like you, what you should do in that type of situation. Well, there's really no other solution besides to cut that person off. You know what I'm saying? Because those type of people are dangerous. If they like what they can get from you more than they like you, then that means that they will do anything to you, including murder you for benefits, right? They'll murder you for benefits if they like what they can get from you more than they like you. So how do you know this? If something bad happens to you and they're laughing or they're celebrating right after something bad happens to you, if they're not feeling sympathy for what you went through, if it's a relative or a family member and somebody just passed away and you notice, hey, you're not even crying at that person's funeral and it's your brother for God's sakes, it's your sister for God's sakes, it's your mom for God's sakes. I mean, I would kind of be looking at like, did they get any type of benefits? Because they're not even crying. They didn't shed one tear. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's the type of person who, first of all, you don't get over that type of stuff just that fast. I feel like that's the type of person who likes what they can get from you more than they like you. When you're here and you're alive in the world and you're sharing your gifts and talents, and as long as you're sharing your gifts and talents and you're shining bright there next to you, and they're like, oh yeah, yeah, we can get this limelight. Pass me the mic too. Yeah, we got this, and everybody knows that it's really coming off of your sparks. Your sparks are the one that your spark is the one that's igniting this whole show. They're happy. They're feeling good in the midst of your vibe. But as soon as you start getting more than them, whether it's anything, however you get it, governmental benefits, for God's sakes. Maybe you're suffering from an illness and you're getting some type of check or something like that. I don't care what it is. Maybe you are a self made person. Maybe you're that, all that, and you still have talents and gifts, whatever it is. But the person cannot stand the fact that you're getting ahead of them because they've been looked at as the more intelligent person because they had a good job or something like that, but not necessarily the more talented person. And they pretend to be the more loyal person, but they're actually not that loyal. They're only playing the game so they can get the benefit. Mom, I love you. Mom, you're the best. I'm here to take care of the administrative part of your work. I'm here for you. Oh, yeah, I got a house probably off of food stamps. That's okay. But maybe you're acting like you have more than you actually have, and you want to keep up with that status, and you can't let somebody in your family or other people that you're competing with get better than you. So you want to hurt them. You want to hurt them. But when people are coming up to you like, hey, what's up, so and so? What's up, so and so? You in the limelight with them. You like, yeah, yeah, that's, I know that we're all cool like that. But as soon as it's behind closed doors and they can do witchcraft and dark things and evil things, then all of a sudden, nobody really sees the truth that this person is actually trying to stab you in the back so they can get, $700 worth of benefits, $200 worth of food stamps, whatever it might be, or whatever your 401k, whatever you had saved up. Who knows what type of money you might have, what type of magic you got in the bank before you go to the grave or whatever like that. These people do not care about you. They care about what they can get from you. That's a dangerous person. A person who cares about you, even if you get a check, say that you got into a car wreck and you get some money and you just said they gave you the lawyer that they knew even though they didn't really help you all the way through, but they gave you a lawyer that they knew even though your friend might have had a better lawyer. And they say, oh, well, I'll give you a certain amount of money. If they don't say how I'm going to give you the money, that even though that you helped me and gave me the lawyer, if they cared about you, they really wouldn't care. They're not going to take your life because you didn't give them $100, $1,000. They shouldn't. If they really care about you, they'll say that's their money. They're the one who went through it. If they want to distribute it to me in some type of way, they will. If they don't and they want to come after you with a knife because you didn't give them anything, that means that they care about what you can give them more than they actually care about you. Now, people have mixed feelings in this type of thing because it's a play on loyalty and not. But at the end of the day, who got their ass ran over? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that person could have called up any lawyer, anybody, and would have got help. That person could have had a friend who already had a lawyer. So it's how these people treat you when things don't go your way. When they can't get the benefits out of you, do they still love you just as much? Do they love you more than they love the benefits that they can get from you? That's how you find out what a real friend is. You know what I'm saying? Friend has a pocket full of money, like, man, I can't spend nothing today. But I'm looking, you got all that money right now. Okay, you know what? I got a job, I'm good. I'll pay for your lunch today. And I see that you got a pocket full of money. That's because I love you more than I love the benefits that I could get from you, because I know the true value of you as a friend, and I know who you are, and I know that your conversations with me, your time with me, that's worth millions. That's worth so much more than, a meal that I'm paying for. So get rid of people who do not value you and only value what they can get from you. And get rid of people who value the benefits that they can get from you more than they value you. You as a person should be more valuable than any benefits. At the end of the day, if things get really bad, I want you by my side. You know what I'm saying? If they're not that type of person, get rid of them. Cut them off. Cut them off, because in crucial times, there's valuable things in people that are greater than what money can provide. Like when the lights went off and all that went off, you know what? Some of these hood people are good to be around because they know a couple of things when things get rough and times get tough. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have to break into somebody's house to do it. They know how to communicate with people. They know how to work with people. People that are good people have more value in them than the money. And they have so much value in them that they can create the money too. Some of these other people, they don't have enough value in them and they can't create the money because they're too busy robbing people, stealing from people, and trying to get benefits from people. You better go find you a better group of friends. You better go find you some people who know how to be valuable from the inside and out, and people who can actually tell the difference between somebody who cares about me and just cares about what I can give them. So that's all that I want to say, because that's the message that God put on my heart today. And I decided that I would make this video. So be ready. Get rid of those people. Everybody gets used. You get used by good people, you get used by bad people. But if they value the benefits they could get from you more than they value you, cut them off, because their price is way too high. You need to cut it. Okay? So I'll talk to y'all later, and thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.